What's up, guys? I'm back. Look, I was sitting around after the game. We finished the content with Paddy, and I just thought I wanted to come on and record a few minutes of just my observations about the season and this group of players as a whole. And look, before I do, I just want to take a second to say a massive thank you to every person that's been part of our journey on Anfield Agenda, from the days when we started out with a podcast through the dark days of football that wasn't a patch on what we get to see now, through to us signing that exclusive deal with Twitch for next season. I want to say thank you so much on behalf of myself and Connor, Paddy, Chris, Steve, Jack, everybody else that's been part of the journey along with us, because you've changed our lives and you've changed me as a human being. And I don't mean that from a point of view of financially. I mean, you've given me a chance to become me and figure out who I am. So before I get stuck into the loving with the players, I just want to take a little second to just say another thank you to you guys, because on days like today, it's important that I take a second to realise that I get to share this amazing club of ours, this amazing manager, with a truly amazing community that has made a massive impact on my life in a positive sense. So again, thank you for that one. But I guess what I wanted to come on here and say was how much I admire Jurgen Klopp and this group of players, and how much I hope we don't, as Liverpool fans, take any of them for granted. I guess maybe seeing some of the stuff that's been thrown at Mohamed Salah or Sadio Mane, or players when they go off the boil for a little bit, it kind of just makes me think how easy and how quickly we as fans can become spoiled or desensitized to the level of football these guys are playing. This isn't normal, my friends. It isn't. What we're getting to witness and the levels that these guys have been pushed to by driving themselves onto success, working against the financial hardships. I know that sounds funny coming from Liverpool. People are going to watch this financial hardships. You guys are top of the Premier League. We are, or not top of the Premier League. We're top of where we are in football right now. We're top of the pile. We're sitting there with Manchester City. We're putting up ridiculous points tallies in the Premier League. We're going deep in European competition. And we've had to do that. These guys have had to adapt, and they've had to tweak their plan a little bit to just keep pace with this Manchester City side. So again, it's important that we just realise that this isn't normal. What we get to witness week in and week out from Jurgen Klopp and these boys, it is truly special. And if you want to see the power and the good that can come from a football club, if you want to see why it goes past community or local areas, just have a look at one of our streams. If you're one of these people that don't think it means as much to local fans, or you think that maybe some young fans, local fans, aren't getting a chance these days to get to games and stuff, just realise it's a collective. There's no us or them. We're all together. And one of my favourite things about that semi-final today was looking around the stadium and seeing the amount of young football fans that were able to attend with their parents or their family or their friends. And it was a beautiful sight. It is what reminded me what football is all about bringing people together and about sharing in this mad sport that makes absolutely no sense. Like, if an alien came down from alien land and you were to try and explain why 22 people running around after an inflated leather object dictates our lives, our moods, our passion, our finances to some extent, it's difficult to quantify, but it means a lot. And seeing our boys get into another final and beating Manchester City in the semi-final on the way to do it, you know, the final still has to be played. We await the winner of, when I'm recording this, of Chelsea and Crystal Palace. And look, whatever happens there. I wish them both luck tomorrow. But it's special. It is so special, folks. To be at this point in the season, I think if my maths is right, 11 games away from a potential quadruple. And yes, I'm aware the league title isn't in our own hands yet, but no matter what happens, last season, just cast your minds back to some of the days, some of the dark results, some of the moments where we felt deflated, we felt like all was lost, and realise that they were always going to answer. They were always going to come back this season. and want to put those rights wrong. And it speaks volumes for the people that Jurgen Klopp has brought into this football club, to the people that the owners have brought into the football club, because they're not just good professionals, they're good people. And I don't know what it is or how they quantify the type of player they're looking for to come into this group, but you have to say that each and every one of those men out there are just role models beyond the football pitch. They are role models for life, and we should look at them and learn a lot of lessons from their attitudes, because they just never ever know when they're beat. They never ever give up, and they keep fighting. And I know I'm waffling a bit here, but I just wanted to just take a little second to come on and just kind of breathe and just take it in, because these moments pass us by quickly. The games come and go, especially for me with the watch-alongs and the shows. Sometimes it all gets lost for me in a sea of emotion, and it just moves past. So I wanted to just make sure I took a second to say how much I appreciate what we get to see, how much I appreciate your support, and how much I look forward to seeing this team continue to grow, our community hopefully continue to grow. I want to thank you all again for your support, and yeah, 11 games from greatness. Whatever happens, it's been a hell of a ride so far this season. And as Kloppo said when he came in, I've got no doubt whatsoever that he will leave this football club in a far better place than when he arrived. And I'm hoping that we see Jurgen Klopp maybe sign a contract extension. But the more I think things through, the more I realise that we just have to trust. We just have to trust and believe that there's a plan in place. They know what they're doing. They're executing it faultlessly. We keep coming up against challenge after challenge. To lose the points, to lose this title, the points that we did to Manchester City was a heartbreak. But then they answered it. Last season, we just about made the Champions League, just about got over the line, somehow finished third. Right now, in my eyes, we're favourites to win that again. That will be a 7th potential European Cup. We're in the hunt for our 20th league title. And I hope they get it. You know what? I really hope they get that league title. A European Cup would be amazing, but I feel like this group are owed the experience of a packed Anfield, of lifting that league title, of seeing the Hendo Shuffle with 54,000 people inside the ground with their family and their loved ones there, and they get the moments that their efforts deserve. And sometimes in life you don't get what you deserve, and sometimes good people don't succeed, but it's been a humbling lesson, and I suppose it's restored my belief a little bit in doing the right thing in the right moments and staying true to your identity, because this team has given us as fans an identity, and I think, you know, it's given me a chance as well to push on with my own life and realise that we got to keep going. Even when times are tough, got to keep going. So look, that's kind of where I wanted to go with it. I know this has probably been a bit of waffle, but I just wanted to take a sec because it's been a good day, and it's been one of many good days that I've been fortunate enough to enjoy as a Liverpool fan. So yeah, enjoy yourselves. Have a great weekend. This has been recorded on the Saturday, just after the game. I won't be live tomorrow on the Sunday, but I will be back on Monday. And yeah, we'll be building up to the game against Manchester United at Anfield on Tuesday night. And thank you for your time, and again for your support of the channel. It means a lot to us. If you haven't yet dropped a like on the video or hit that subscribe button, please do. And we will see you guys back very soon. Take care. Lots of love. Have yourselves a cracking weekend. Bye bye.